deliver the lecture about digital signal and image processing. Before discussing about digital signal and image processing, what is signal? What are the types of signals? What is discrete digital signal? We have to know all these basics. Now, signal is the definition of the discrete time signal and systems. Discrete time signals and systems. In this we will learn about these are topics: signal classification, exists to be applied in digital filter theory within our course. Some elementary discrete time signals, discrete time systems, definition, basic properties of discrete time systems, discrete time system classification, input of discrete time systems, systems to be applied in digital filter theory within our course, and linear discrete time invariant system, description, time, frequency, and transform. Discrete time signals. The basic definitions of the discrete time signals. The signals may be classified into 4 categories depending on the characteristics of the time variable and values they contain. Continuous time signals, discrete time signals, continuous valued signals, discrete valued signals. These are the various types of signals. Continuous time signal, it is also known as analog signal. The continuous time signal is defined for every value of time. T belongs to every value of time. For every value of time, we can define the signal as continuous time signal. Functions of continuous variable t is f of t. They take on values in the continuous interval. Ft belongs to minus ab for ab tends to infinity. Ft belongs to c. Ft is equals to sigma plus j omega. Sigma is equals to minus ab and omega belongs to minus. AB tends to infinity. Already I have given the description. And discrete time signal. It is defined only at discrete values of time. T is equals to nt. Descriptions. Sequences of real or complex numbers. F of nt is equals to f of m. T is equals to nt. They take on values in the continuous interval f of n minus ab. Interval is continuous. For ab tends to infinity. Sampling of analog signals. Sampling interval period is, or it is also known as t. Sampling rate, the number of samples per second is sampling rate. Sampling frequency is the reciprocal of the time period of the is known as sampling frequency. And continuous valued signals. They are defined for every value of time or only at discrete values of time. They can take on all possible values on finite or infinite range. Descriptions. Functions of a continuous variable, sequences of numbers. These are the example for the continuous valued signals. Discrete valued signals. They are defined for every value of time. Discrete value. Every value of time are only at discrete values of time. Value, they can take on the values from a finite set of possible values. Descriptions. Functions of a continuous variable or sequences of numbers. Now we will study about digital filter theory. Until now we have defined different types of various types of signals. Now we will learn about digital filter theory. In digital filter theory, before discussing about digital filter theory, first of all we have to know about discrete time signal. Already we have defined what is discrete time signal. The discrete time signal is defined only at discrete values of time, and they can take all possible values of finite or infinite range, sequences of real or complex numbers, sampling process, constant sampling period, and the digital signals. Digital signals, the discrete time and discrete valued signals. Digital signals are discrete time and discrete valued signals. It means discrete time signals take all values from a finite set of possible values. Sampling, quantizing and coding process of analog to digital conversion. Discrete time signal representation, functional representation of the discrete time signal. The x of n is equals to 1 for n is equals to 1, 3. X of n is equal to 6 for n is equal to 0, 7, 0 elsewhere. Y of 1 is equals to, y of n is equals to 0 for n is less than 0. Y of n is equal to 0, 6 power n for n is 0 up to 1, 0 to. Y of n is equals to 1 for n is greater than 1. This is the representation of the functional representation of the discrete time signal. The graphical representation of the discrete time signal. Discrete time, see this signal here, the time, this is the x-axis is time quantity, y-axis is amplitude. Here x-axis, the time quantity of the signal is discretized. The time quantity of the signal is discretized. That is why this is the example, the graphical representation of the discrete time signal. Time is discretized. Here time is discretized, amplitude is in continuous range. Amplitude is in continuous range. When the amplitude and time are discrete, then it is discrete. When we assign bits, digital bits to that signal, then it is known as digital signal. You are all. Tabular representation, n is equals to 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2, for 0, 1.78, like these are the values, different representation. N is equals to 0, then x of n is equals to, this is x of n, see this is x of n, this is n. So n is equal to 0, x of n is equals to 0.258, like this. N is equal to 0, 1.78, like this. For this 1.78, 1.78. X of n is 1.78, like this. X of n is equal to minus values for the different values. These are the, by taking all these values, we can get the signal is discrete time signal. This is the tabular representation of the discrete time signal. Sequence representation. Sequence representation, see this, for x is equal to 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2, we have these values. This is the sequence. Output sequence is this one, amplitude 0.12, 2.01, 1.78, 5.23, 0.1. Next, elementary discrete time signals. Elementary discrete time signals. Elementary discrete time signals. Elementary discrete time signals. First of all, we know about unit sample sequence, the unit sample, unit impulse, and the unit impulse. The delta of n is equals to 1 for n is equal to 0, delta of n is equal to 0 for n is not equal to 0. This is the unit sample. Delta of n is equals to 1. Delta of n is equals to 1. Remaining all 0. For n is n is not equals to 0, all are delta of n is equals to 0. This is the unit impulse or unit sample or unit impulse signal. It is also known as unit impulse signal. And unit step signal, it is also known as Heaviside step sequence. U of n is equals to 1 for n is greater than or equals 0. U of n is equal to 0 for n is unit steps for n is less than 0. See this diagram. For n is less than 0, it is 0. For n is greater than 0, greater than or equals to 0, n is from n is equal to 0. From n is greater than it is equals to 1. It is known as unit step. And the next one is the complex valued exponential. The complex valued exponential signal, the complex sinusoidal sequence, complex phasor. It is also known as complex phasor. The complex valued exponential means therefore complex. It is complex number is it consists of real part and imaginary part. Real part and imaginary part. Then it is known as complex signal. The exponential signal is e power. Therefore, the x power n is equals to e power j omega n t. X of n is equals to 1. The argument of x of n is equals to omega n t. In this, the argument is omega is 2 pi of 2 pi n t, 2 pi of n t, 2 pi of n. Here t is the 1 by fs. 1 by fs, therefore 2 by f n. Here omega belongs to real and n is belongs to capital N, natural number. J is equals to 2 power minus 1. J is equals to imaginary unit. Here J is the imaginary unit. And T is sampling period, F is the sampling frequency. This is the complex value signal representation. And the discrete time systems. Now until now we have defined different types of signals and we have discussed about discrete time signal. Now we will learn about discrete time systems. The definition of the discrete time system is a device or algorithm that operates on a discrete time signal called the input or excitation. Example, x of n according to some rule h of dot to produce another discrete time signal called the output, or it is also known as response. Y of n. Okay, y of n is equals to h of x of n. This is the example function. This expression is denotes also the transformation h of dot, also called operator or mapping. It is known as dot operator or mapping or processing performed by the system on x of n to produce y of n. Input output model of a discrete time system. Discrete time system, this is the input and this is the output. Here this is the input signal x of n is given to a system, discrete time system. It can process, the discrete time system can process and gives the response as y of n. It is a output signal response. H of dot, here dot operator represents the processing of the input signal x of n. Processing of input signal x of n. Processing of input signal x of n. Here, see this, y of n is equals to h of dot means h of x by n, h of x of n, h of xn. Here xn, by processing this signal xn, we can get the output signal is y. Classification of discrete time systems. Classification of discrete time systems. It is the static versus dynamic systems. Static versus dynamic systems. Definition: a discrete time system is called static or it is also known as memoryless. If its output at any time instant n depends on the input sample at the same time, but not on the past or future samples of the input. In the other case, the system is said to be dynamic or to have memory. It is known as memory. Memoryless is no static system. Dynamic system is the memory system. If the output of a system at time n is completely determined by the input samples in the interval from n to n is greater than or equal to 0, the system is said to have memory of duration capital N. Duration capital. If n is equal to 0, the system is static, memoryless. If n is equal to 0, capital N is equal to 0, the system is said to be as static or memoryless. If n is in between 0 and infinity, 0 is less than, n is less than infinity, the system is said to have finite memory. If n is tends to infinity, the system is said to have infinite memory. Infinite memory. These are the examples of different static systems and dynamic systems. Static systems, y of n is equal to n x of n plus b x cube of n. The dynamic systems with finite memory, sigma k is equal to 0, h of k, x of n minus k. Then the dynamic systems with the infinite memory, if capital M tends to infinity, sigma here finite memory. Finite memory represents k is equal to 0 to n up to n. Here sigma k is equal to 0 to infinity. Here n tends to infinity. N tends to infinity. H of k, x of n minus k. Time invariant versus time variable systems. Time invariant versus time variable systems. The discrete time system is called time invariant if its input output characteristics do not change with time. In the other case, the system is called time variable. Definition: a relaxed system is the time or shift invariant if only if y of n is equals to h of x of xn. Xn gives the output response y of n by processing. Implies that y of n minus k with a delay, time variable. So the time is varied. Y of n minus k, h of x of n minus k, x of n minus k gives the result y of n minus k by processing the x of n minus k. For every input signal x of n and every time shift k, it gives the response. Example, the time invariant systems. Example, y of n is equal to x of n plus b x cube of n. Y of n is equal to sigma k is equal to 0 to n, h of k, x of n. The time variable systems, y of n is equal to x, n into x of n plus b x cube of n minus 1. Y of n is equal to sigma k is equal to 0 to n, h power capital N minus small n, k, x of n minus k.